When an opponent's monster declares direct attack in the battle phase, then you can special summon one tune-up and one synchro monster from your graveyard with their effects negated. If this said one tuner, one non-tune-up, direct attacking usually happens when the defending player controls no monsters. So you have to be losing, or you just happen to be playing some shit like side frame. No, that doesn't count. Their synchros are usually going to be banished. I'm not saying that there won't be a synchro in the graveyard, but you can't like guarantee that shit. But there's quick draw, look at my junk, synchron, synchro-centric type shit, whatever. You should have at least one synchro in the graveyard that wasn't negated. And they play a shit ton of tuners, so that's not a problem at all. There's also Dragunity. Because that's like the whole fucking point. Ducks, Phalanx, summon Phalanx, synchron of Adriana. Phalanx, summon Phalanx, level 8. There should be a Phalanx and a Vajrayana, gay Durg. Why the fuck do they call it that shit? That shit sounds so gay. Durg. I'm going to assume that you can just activate this card just in the battle phase. And it doesn't say negate the attack. The shit don't affect the monster, which is great. To me, this card is a card that you play if it just naturally fits in there. You shouldn't be trying to force some shit in there that really just don't fit. No sexual undertone. If the deck that you're playing can naturally use this, which means you're not like really like tweaking the shit out of this to try to make Reject Reborn, you shouldn't do that. It should not be Reject, Reborn, or Bust a nut. It should just naturally fit in the deck, something like Unity. If you ran out of Duxes, is that the plural? Reject Reborn acts as Ducks 4 through some shit, I don't know. The card don't suck. Well, in a relative sense, because it is a trap that has a pretty restrictive activation requirement. But in the synchro deck, you don't got a whole lot of condoms. I mean, a whole lot of traps to protect your life points, boy, in the first place. And I think that's mainly because most of the traps suck. Synchros require resources, and there's very little in a synchro deck that accumulate or maintain resources. Reject Reborn kind of sort of does that while protecting them life points because they precious. So I'd like to thank y'all for watching. If you'd like to help me pay rent, all you gotta do, disable ad block, click your dad, or put it back on. Literally seconds. Thank you very much in advance. It is very much appreciated. You have my gratitude. Thank you very much. Reject, Reborn, or Bust. A nut. Busting all kinds of nuts. That did not fit in this video whatsoever. Ah, well.